Hello, Hot Wheels fans. Welcome to my Hot Wheels Redlines collection. I think Saturday, I believe it was Saturday, I finished the 1971 series I have collected over the years. And this is the final video for the 71s, just to kind of show everybody there's 35 cars for 1971. And if you look, there's all 75. It's kind of tough to get all those in on a phone, but we'll kind of try to get through it this way. But the first one that we went over was the AMX2, which would have been this guy. So, and you could see it's in really good shape. So that was number one, and it's in alphabetical order. So the next one you would have would be the Boss Hoss, which would be this guy. Trying to get it to focus. It's doing pretty good, I guess, this morning. But very nice car. And the next one will be the Bug Eye, which would be this guy. And you can see this one's in really good shape. Got a little bit of toning in the paint, but that's all right. It definitely fills my collection. Next one will be the bifocal, which will be this guy. And you can see this one is in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of nickage on it, but the hood is good. It's not broke. Glass isn't broke. Got taillight paint. I mean, to me, it's in really good shape for what's out there. And the next one is going to be the classic Cord, which will be this guy. And you can see this one's in pretty good shape, especially as old as it is. It's got the original roof. Hinges work. I mean, it's a damn nice car. Okay. And then you have the Cockney cab, which would be this guy. And like I say, I've got the videos for every one of these for the last 35 days or whatever it's been. But this one's in really good shape, good wheels, good base, nice paint, very nice car. And then you have the crew car, which would be this guy. And I think we kind of went over, yeah, I know we went over this one, but the back lifts up. Let's see if we can get it. And then you have the tools in the back. I mean, it's really cool how they built this. But that's the crew car. And then you have the Evil Weevil, which is this guy. This one, in my opinion, is in really good shape. And on certain cars, I'm definitely a decal guy for some of these. Mostly when it's the kids that put the decals on. It's just you can kind of see where their mind was at making such a cool race car out of it. But this one is in really good shape. And then I think, what do we got next? We got the fuel tanker. This guy. You can see this one is in really good shape. This is where the fuel hoses come out. And a lot of these were called crumblers. So they had an impurity in the metal in Hong Kong. And when the metal cooled, it didn't stretch correctly. And therefore it made everything brittle. And a lot of these, if you do research online, just search for crumblers and you'll see all the crumblers that they made in 1971. It's crazy how many of them are bad. And then we have the Grasshopper, which is this guy. And you can see this one's in really good shape. It's got 2 engines, got one in the back, one in the front. I think it's really cool. I mean, they did a great job designing some of these. And then you have the Harry Hauler, which is this guy. And you can see this one is in really good shape. The cockpit lifts up. I think they did a really good job. Then I think I talked about that, but the first edition ones didn't have this little metal piece right here. That little, that guy. I don't know why my phone's not working right. But anyways, so you have 2 different versions of this. You have the engine with just the pipes, and then you have the engine pipes with that little cross piece right there. It was just better support for the exhaust tips. And then we have the iced tea, which is this guy. As you can see, this one is in really good shape. A little nickage right there, but that's all right. Ice cubes in the back. I mean, it's really cool, I think. And then you have the Jet Threat, which is this guy. And you can see this one is in really good shape, good base, good motor. I mean, I don't know, it's really good shape for 1971. And what do we got next here? We got the Fuel Rail Dragster. This one is the Mongoose. I don't have the stickers all over it. Some of it, I don't like the original decals. But like I said, I do like the ones that the kids decorate. But that's a really cool dragster. And then you have the Mongoose 2, which would be this guy. Let's see if I can get this out of there without damaging the decals. And then this one is all original, good wheels, good paint, taillight paint. I mean, this thing is in really good shape, full interior, very nice car. And what do we got here? We got the Muttmobile. Got the puppies in the back. And I got to set that back on there right, but I think that's a really cool looking car. And after that guy, we have the Noodle Head, which is this guy. Got all that piping on there. It's fucking badass. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. It's really cool. It's in really good shape. Everything works on it. And then this one here is the second favorite in my collection. The Olds 442. I know I've shown this one, but this guy is in really good shape. Got beautiful paint, very translucent. Golly, it's just a pretty car. Very pretty. And after that, we have the Racer Rig. I'll move this guy forward a little bit. So this one, all original. So you got the white cab with what's supposed to be the white trailer, but you can see just age. It's kind of aged a little bit color-wise. And then, let's see if I can do this, but the ramps come out. I don't want to break the ramps, but you get it. Oof. Just put that on there for now. And then we have the Rocket Bye Baby. This guy. I think they did a great job on these. But another good base. Pull this piece here, and it's supposed to lift up these louvers, which it does. It's very cool. And then you have the School Bus Dragster, which funny car, whatever you want to call it. But this one's all original. Got most of the decals on there. I'm not, like I said, I'm just not a big decal guy, but you see it's got the full interior, air intake, the holder for the body. Oh, so that one is a very cool car. And then we have what they call the scooper, which is this guy. This comes down in the front, scoops up whatever the kids want to pick up, dirt, whatever, and then you dump it in the back. Very cool car. Very good shape. This one was also considered a crumbler, so to find it in good shape, it's a good deal. They're still out there for good shape. The next one is going to be the short order, which is this guy. This one's in really good shape. The box slides back, kind of make it a short, long box. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's very cool. So that covers that one. And then we have the 6-shooter, which would be this guy, which is a very cool car. These are a little harder to find in good condition than I kind of originally expected, but they're a nice looking car. But anyways, that's the 6-shooter. And then the next one is going to be the snake rail dragster, which would be the white one, which is, I think it looks really cool. Totally original. And once again, I don't have the stickers all over it. Sometimes it takes away from the body lines, and then they have bleed through. So I don't know. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. But anyways, then you got the Snake 2, which is this guy. And this is kind of an example of why I don't like decals. But you can see this one kind of peeled back. It's really a good looking car though. So opens all the way up, got full interior, everything. It's just a cool car. But the decals just kind of, I don't know. The next one we got here is the Snorkel, which is this guy. This is part of that Heavyweights series. And just so people know on this one, I've been asked before why they call it a snorkel. But when you lift this guy up and set it like that, it looks like a snorkel that you would breathe through. And if you were swimming, so that's why they called it a snorkel. But this one's in really good shape. This is also a crumbler, but this car is not. But it's part of that Crumblers from 1971. So get that set back in there. And then we have the special delivery, which be this guy. Yeah, it's kind of hard to focus, but anyways, you kind of see what's going on there. Really nice. And then we have the strip teaser, which is this guy. Get the full interior. And then this motor, like I talked about before, you'll see in the Roger Dodger. That thing is just cool, but there's no way to see going down the track. I just don't see it. But that could just be me. I don't know. But it's still a cool car, cool design. And then you have the Sugar Caddy, which is this guy. And the Sugar Caddies, they had the crumblers, but worse than that, I think on some of these, is the way that they did the hood to expose the motor. A lot of these hoods got torn off and the glass got broken. So finding them in good shape is, they're out there, but sometimes you'll end up paying for it. just because of the way this car got treated over time. Next up, we'll have the T for 2, which I talked about this one here not too long ago. It's a Model T, just basically 2 front ends, 2 V8s. Go either direction. That thing is cool. I love the T for 2s. And then after that, you have what they call the Team Trailer, which is part of the heavyweight series. Should be this guy. And I'm not going to go through and open doors and stuff like that on this, but I mean, you get it. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. Very, very nice. And then we have the hood, which would be this guy, which we just went over a couple days ago. But the hoods are very cool. This piece slides forward, latches over the window. I mean, it's really a cool piece. Great condition. Metal is in really good shape. Tail lights. Very nice car. And then you have what they call the waste wagon. This guy. And you can see this one is in really good shape. Put your garbage, dirt, rock, whatever you want in there when you were a kid. Dump it in the back. And then take it. And you'd have to dump it out like this, but you get it for the kids. It was really a cool piece. Mattel was really ahead of their time on some of the stuff they did. And then the last one we have is called the What For, which be this one. This skag or whatever you want to call it goes up. You can push it back down. It's got 4 engines. Front cockpit. I mean, this thing, to me, is just cool looking. But anyways, that covers that one. So that is all 35 of the 1971 cars. Like I've said on a couple of my other videos, when I show the ending of all my cars for that year, I'm not going to do every single car because I have, I don't know, 8 or 9 the hoods. I have a lot of T for 2s, so I'm not going to display each car. Just kind of show you what the full set of 1971s looks like. And with that being said, everybody, I hope everybody's having a great day. Stay blessed out there, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.